Ever find yourself in a conversation with someone and suddenly the air feels thicker and the words feel heavier? It's like an invisible charge starts building between you two, drawing you closer without either of you even moving. Maybe your heart starts racing and you become hyper aware of every tiny detail, the sound of their voice, their smile, the way they look at you. You tell yourself it's just friendship, just another regular interaction, right? But deep down, you can sense there's more to it. That is sexual tension. It's the type of energy that can transform a gentle touch into an exhilarating moment and a casual glance into a captivating gaze. However, sexual tension may be subtle, covert, and yes, completely perplexing. It resembles a dance that doesn't require words or a silent communication. Furthermore, even though it may seem thrilling, exhilarating, and even a bit unsettling, recognizing the symptoms may help you determine if you're overanalyzing or whether there is a deeper connection. But don't worry. Luckily for you, you clicked on this video. You're not the only person playing this guessing game. Today, we'll go over the 10 silent indicators of sexual tension in today's video, which you might not even be aware you're noticing. Hold on tight, because after seeing this video, you will be able to decipher those euphoric yet elusive emotions and perhaps even go forward. Are you prepared to jump right in? Let's begin with our first sign. 1. Lingering eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful ways humans communicate without words, and when it comes to sexual tension, it's like the silent spark plug. When you're around someone who's interested, their gaze might linger just a little longer than usual. It's not just a passing glance, it's a deep, intentional look that makes you feel seen, like they're looking at you, not just through you. According to Dr. David B. Givens, an anthropologist who specializes in nonverbal communication, prolonged eye contact often signals a strong attraction. When someone stares at you with intensity, it's as if they're trying to speak to you on a deeper level, and this kind of unspoken language can be one of the biggest indicators of sexual tension. So, next time you lock eyes with someone and feel like the world fades away, that's your cue to recognize there might be something deeper going on. 2. Increased physical proximity. When you're drawn to someone, you may unconsciously or consciously find ways to be near them. Maybe they sit a little closer than necessary or lean into your personal space while talking. This magnetic pull often feels instinctual, like there's an invisible thread drawing you together. In crowded rooms, you might even notice subtle brushes or accidental touches that send a shiver down your spine. As Dr. Albert Shefflin, a social psychologist, puts it, physical closeness is a natural sign of attraction. You're wired to seek proximity with those we find alluring. So, if you find yourself constantly drawn to someone's side or notice them doing the same, pay attention. That pull might be the start of something more. 3. Subtle touches and physical contact. Physical touch can be one of the most telling signs of attraction. Have you noticed that someone's hand lingers on yours just a bit too long or their arm brushes against you in an accidental way? These small touches are ways to gauge interest without diving into outright flirting. Touch releases oxytocin, a bonding hormone, which makes people feel closer. This is why those fleeting moments, a hand on your shoulder, a brush against your arm, can feel so intense. Dr. Albert Shefflin also explains that people naturally gravitate towards those they're attracted to, and subtle touch is a way to communicate closeness. When you catch yourself or someone else reaching out physically, it might be more than just an innocent gesture. 4. Nervous energy or awkwardness. Ever get a sudden burst of jitters when someone specifically walks into a room? Nervous energy is common when sexual tension is present. You might find yourself stumbling over words, laughing a little too loudly, or feeling clumsier than usual. Psychologist Dr. Monica Moore explains that nervousness around someone could signify a strong attraction. This energy stems from the desire to make a good impression and the fear of rejection, causing you to feel like you're on edge. So, if you start noticing an unusual amount of nerves when a certain someone is nearby, it could be your body's way of saying, hey, pay attention. 5. Playful teasing. Think back to a time when someone playfully teased you, or took a harmless jab, like stealing your pen, or a playful swipe at you. When done right, playful teasing is a flirtatious way of showing interest, as it creates a shared moment of laughter and establishes a connection. Dr. Helen Fisher, an anthropologist, explains that playful teasing can be a way of gauging your response and seeing if you're on the same wavelength. It's lighthearted, but it's a clear invitation to play along. When the teasing is mutual, it builds rapport, making it one of the most enjoyable signs of sexual tension. 6. Smiling and laughing more than usual. Notice you can't stop smiling or laughing when they're around? Smiling and laughter are classic signs of comfort and enjoyment, and when combined with other signals, they can be a strong indicator of sexual tension. Humor is a bonding tool that helps build connection, and when someone makes you laugh or smiles at you often, it's a form of flirting. It's as if they're inviting you into a bubble of joy and comfort. This mutual happiness can create a stronger emotional pull, making every moment spent together together feel a little brighter. 7. Heightened awareness of each other. Are you hyper aware of where they are in a room? Do you feel a magnetic pull whenever they're nearby? This heightened awareness is a major giveaway of underlying tension. When we're attracted to someone, our brains make it nearly impossible to ignore them. This instinctual focus is partly biological and rooted in our social and survival mechanisms. When you're always noticing where someone is, even if you're not directly interacting, there's a good chance that magnetic force is at work. 8. Mirroring each other's movements. Mirroring is when you subconsciously mimic the actions or body language of someone you're interested in. This might mean taking a sip of your drink when they do, or tilting your head in sync with theirs. According to Dr. Jeffrey Hall, a professor of communication, mirroring is an unconscious way of showing empathy and connection. When people mirror each other, it signals a level of comfort and alignment, hinting that you're attuned to each other's vibe. If you catch yourself mirroring their movements, that silent synchronicity might be more than just a coincidence. Number 9. Daydreaming about them. Ever catch yourself lost in thought, replaying moments you've had with someone or imagining scenarios involving them? Daydreaming can be an indicator of sexual tension, as it signifies an emotional attachment to the person. When we daydream, we're often envisioning scenarios that make us happy or fulfilled, and if someone features heavily in your imagination, it could mean there's something more brewing below the surface. Daydreams allow us to explore feelings safely, and if one person keeps showing up in your thoughts, it might be time to explore why. 10. That unmistakable buzz in the air. Finally, the buzz, an almost undescribable feeling of excitement and anticipation. It's that heavy, palpable energy that fills the room whenever you're around each other, leaving you feeling on edge and alert. When sexual tension is high, the environment around you might feel charged. This buzz comes from the release of adrenaline and other attraction hormones, heightening your senses and making everything feel just a bit more intense. If you've ever felt that unexplainable energy with someone, it's likely because of that tension simmering under the surface. Sexual tension is thrilling and electric, a magnetic force that keeps you coming back for more. Recognizing these signs can help you navigate the mystery and even figure out what you might want to do next. So if you're experiencing these signs, it might be time to explore what's really going on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing insights.